He's purring. Even though he want to go outside. Ah! I love you too, Kiki. Hi YouTube, it's Passion, and today we're going to be talking about my IUD insertion, which just happened yesterday. I had originally wanted the copper, but I have such heavy crampy periods. The only reason why I didn't want the hormonal one was because of a possible weight gain. I used to weigh 195 pounds, and I currently weigh 147. I used to take birth control pills, and that's when I gained around 40 pounds. But I am not gonna blame that on the birth control pills because I did start eating out every single day, even sometimes twice a day. So I'm not gonna blame it on the hormones. So if I do have a possible weight gain, I'll let you guys know. I'll probably give like a 3 to 6 months update. But I personally don't think I'm going to gain any weight because I am on a weight loss journey and I know now to eat and to exercise and not to eat out every single day. So I wanted the Mirena, and that's what I asked for, but instead I got Liletta, and I had asked the doctor why, and I was already like half naked. And I had asked the doctor why I'm getting this instead, and she says because it's more cost effective, but it's the same thing. And I wish I knew beforehand so I could have Googled it longer, because I did Google it, but only for like a few seconds. And yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. I wish I would have known beforehand that I wasn't getting Mirena, but I don't understand why they didn't let me know, because my insurance covers Mirena. It covers everything that has to do with like IUDs and birth control and whatnot. So I went with it because I had already rescheduled twice and I just really wanted to get this over with. But I'm pretty sure it's like the same thing. This one is just approved for 3 years, not 5, but she says it's because it's fairly newer and it's going to take a while to approve it for 5 years, but she says it's possible to even be good for like 7 years, just like the Mirena. Mirena is also trying to get approved for 7 years. It just takes a long time, I guess, to do research on it. So the actual insertion part only took 10 minutes, and the doctor talked about all the possible risks for about like 20 minutes, and I'm not going to go over that because you should already know because you've Googled it before, right? You're not just counting on all these YouTube videos. You know, it can become embedded. Your body can expel it. You can have a dangerous pregnancy if you do get pregnant. But I already knew all the risks because I had done my research. So I don't know what any of these instruments are called, but I'll tell you my experience. So you're there with your legs wide open. They stick the thing up to open you, and you can feel it. It doesn't hurt. It's not that uncomfortable. They open you up, and then they grasp your cervix with something. I don't know the instruments, like I said, but you can like feel it, and then they measure you with like a straw like tube thing, and they had to measure me twice because the first time, I guess, I was super nervous and I was like clenched my body and she couldn't get it up there. So she tried a second time and it went up. And for the measuring part, it did hurt a little bit. Like it felt like a sharp pain, slightly like a cramp. And I did let out a little, because, you know, it hurt. And then for the actual IUD, because the tube is thicker, you feel it more. And when she goes up there, once again, I let out an ah. It, Norita Kiki! It, did hurt. Kiki, please. So it did hurt, but like on a scale of 1 to 10, it would only be like a 6. So it is a sharp pain, but it's not like I was yelling or crying, and it was only for a few seconds. So trust me when I say, if you're too scared to get an IUD just because the possibility of having pain, get it. Because it's only 3 to 5 seconds of a pain, and it's not like you're crying or anything. It's just a sharp pain for 3 to 5 seconds. It's totally worth it. Because you know why? A baby's gonna hurt a lot more than an IUD. I'm sorry that my cat's meowing. He just wants me to let him out. I'll let him out when I'm done. Yeah. Anyways, sorry about that. Oh, Kiki. You're so demanding. Anyways, I think it's well worth it. And even though if you don't have health insurance and you can still afford it, it's definitely a good investment because a child is going to cost a lot more. So I'll be giving a 3 to 6 month update. I think maybe I'll do 3 months to see if there's any weight gain or to see if my period's the same or it's already significantly lighter. I don't know. So, is it worth getting the IUD? Yes. Did it hurt? Yes, but everybody is different. And the pain is so minor for only a few seconds. I'm still having a little bleeding, but I don't feel any pain or anything. Yesterday I did feel a little sore, but I still went to see Black Panther. I was still good enough to see that. I was still comfortable. I didn't have cramping really. People say you feel crampy afterwards, but I barely felt any cramping. Like, my periods are way worse than that. It's like a slight cramp. So yeah, I completely recommend the IUD because you know what? A child is more expensive and I am definitely not ready for any babies anytime soon. So stay tuned for my 3 to 6 month update. Bye.